stream. Hopefully the audio is a little better today. Yesterday I was using my new telephone, but for some reason, I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe there's lint in the microphone or something, but the audio was really bad. So today I'm using the old telephone, and hopefully the audio is better. Anyway, let me know if the audio is coming in loud and clear. I'm trying to talk into the microphone too, so you can hear me a little better. Let me know if you guys like this camera view as well, because I'm not too keen on the camera view, but if you guys like it, then I'll just leave it there. Today I'm working on the Serpent Vector. It's got the Jeff Gordon body. It's been reinforced with drywall tape and fiberglass, and looks like, I guess they put silicone on the inside to reinforce it or something, I don't know. Anyway, welcome to Wednesday Night Nitro. Thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. I've got the vintage Vector Serpent here. I've got to swap out the A-arm on the front. It's got a little bit of a bend in it here. Right there. So anyway, I've got to pull the bulkhead, I guess. Swap out the A-arm. I've never done it, so hopefully it shouldn't be too difficult. See if I can pull up the instruction manual online. That way I won't really have any questions. Looks like all I really have to do is just pull out this pen. Oh, hold on, let me get my other phone so I can see the chat. I can't see, hold on. Here we go. Hey, we got WBL. What's up, Bubba? Mark Gautier. All right. And KB 18. All right. We got some folks joining us in the stream. Happy Wednesday night, Nitro, gentlemen. Let me know if you can hear me all right, because I'm using my my new telephone. I mean, my old telephone. My new telephone seems to have like lint in the microphone or something. I don't know what's going on with it, but the audio was so bad yesterday. So I decided to use my my old telephone instead of the new one. So anyway, I've got the engine I need to put in there as well, and I need to pull this arm. And I'm thinking all I have to do is remove the grub screw, pull the pin, pull that screw there, and that lower arm mount there. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta take this off. What do y'all think about the camera angle? Do y'all like the camera angle? Anyway, let me start wrenching on this thing, try and get this lower A-arm off. I've got the new parts here to the A-arms. I bought both left and right. Works for me. Okay, cool. Okay, let me try and figure out how to get this A arm off of there. It looks like there's a grub screw and I can access it through here somehow to the lower. Oh, perhaps not. It's over too far this way. Weird. Dang. Yeah, I thought this was going to be easy. Let me get started. Yeah, we got the vector out today. Oh, it sounds good. All right, great, thank you. Yeah, yesterday the audio was so bad I couldn't hear it. And I had to turn up the audio all the way on my television so I could hear myself talking. But apparently, I don't know. I guess there's something wrong with the microphone on my other telephone. So I don't know exactly how to get this lower arm off, but I'm just going to do my best and start taking stuff off that looks like it needs to come out. That's a little fill up. It's like a number 1. This is like a number 2. Let me get a number 1. Oh, use a small Allen wrench with a 90-degree bend. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. That's my brother there, Matt Dunlap. Yeah, let me get the I don't know if it's a 1.5. Okay, good, it's fine. All right, thank you. Let me get my exhaust hanger off of there so I can get a little more room to work. Hey, what's up, Wonder Bread? Good to see you, bro. Just thought I'd say hi, man. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Happy Wednesday night nitro. Ah, you guys know 666 subs. I don't like that number. Somebody better subscribe soon. So we don't have to stay on that number for very long. Happy Wednesday, guys. I hope you like the camera view because I just set it up like this so we could get a good view, top down, so to speak, and so we can all see exactly what I'm doing, you know. Wonder Bread, stopping by and showing the channel some love. Yeah, you're a good man, brother. Appreciate that. So I got the grub screw all the way out that holds the exhaust hanger in, and this thing still don't want to come out. Weird. Get some lineman pliers and see if I can get a better grip on it. There we go. I got it. Yeah, thank you, Wonder Bread. Yeah, it's a nice looking road machine there, son. All right. And my brother's got one too. So we'll be able to race Serpent vectors. Huh. Well, it's obviously not a 1.5. There we go. Must be a number 2 because that 2 fit in there just right. Yeah, Mark just got his first on-road car. Well, I wouldn't say the first on-road car, but his first like race quality on-road car, so to speak. He got that Schumacher Fusion, the 3-speed, man. Can't wait for him to start doing some live streams with that thing. Hey, True Art fan, how you doing, Bubba? Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm using my my old telephone today as opposed to the new telephone because for some reason the audio was really bad yesterday on the other telephone. So I managed to turn that grub screw just like a quarter of a turn, and I'm having difficulty getting it back in there so I can turn it some more. So hard to get to. Maybe I can pull off the top one and that'll give me more room. Yeah, WBL with the flight test of the USA one. Yeah, that was a nice ramp you built back there, WBL. That was nice. Okay, so I guess in order to push that pin out, I got to remove the shock. Hey, what's up, Hybrid? Good to see you, brother. I'm working with the Serpent Vector today, son. What you know good. We're gonna be replacing happy Whoop-Ass Wednesday NITROGANG Texas chapter. I'm getting the Serpent Vector ready to whoop ass on Woogie Nitro. My brother's got one too, so we'll also be racing. And we're going to be putting the original engine in it. This is the Serpent Nova Mega SX21, the original clutch and stuff. So now what I have to do is just replace the A-arm because it's bent just a little bit on the bottom. It's a little difficult to tell, but that arm's supposed to be straight and it's kind of bent, so I'm replacing it. And I'm just trying to figure out how to do that now. So what I think, if I can remove this upper arm here, it'll give me enough room because there's a grub screw right there that'll pull that pin out, and then I can get this lower arm off after I take off that thing there. Anyway, I'm just trying to figure it out, man. Happy Whoop-Ass Wednesday. True Alert says he hasn't. They are as straight as a vector. Get in, hell yeah. Yeah, I love the Vector. Yeah, you've got a Pico. The Pico is real similar. True Alert fan says he hasn't touched an engine in about 2 months. Finally starting to use them again. Fired up the old Predator. Hell yeah, 79cc today. Yeah, Whoop-Ass Wednesday, son. Yeah. We used to, I used to go to the quarter-mile drag track. They had a quarter-mile drag track over here in Marion, Texas. I had a 2002 Trans Am, and we used to go on Wednesday, and it was domestic versus import night, and they called it Whoop-Ass Wednesday. Oh, shit. So anyway, that just kind of stuck, and so now I call it Whoop Ass Wednesday. So let me try and push this pin out. Well, it's not as easy as it sounds. Stabilizer support needs to come out too. Oh yeah, that thing there, that's what I got that number 1 for. Forgot about that. Hybrid, what are you working on, bro? Yeah, I love them old school Nova engines too. So far, never come across a bad one. Yeah, I've got another one I put in last night on the what's it called? On the Mugen K2X. What's up, Maxwell? Good to see you, bro. Thank you guys for joining me tonight on the live stream. Hope you're having a good day. Just got back from bashing. Oh, that's awesome, man. Happy Whoop Ass Wednesday. Getting ready for this weekend to go run with Woogie on Sunday. So cross our fingers, everything will be going well. Yeah, Revo was flying. Hell yeah, man. True Art Fan says I'm gonna pull out my old school Honda mower engine and tear it down. Yeah, I was talking about that yesterday. My brother and I used to steal all the parts off my stepfather's lawnmower. Get our go-kart going. All right, let me just start pulling all this stuff off, man. All right, that's out. You guys good with the camera angle, man? I'd like to give you an angle that you can see what I'm doing, you know, so you can kind of learn, so to speak. If you've got a similar vehicle or the same one and you have to do the same procedure, then I think this camera angle will be good. Alright, this side looks like it's loose. Yeah, you know what I like about the Revo is the Formula One style inboard suspension, or whatever they call that. Alright, this thing's out. I just have to take that off there. Oh, you need a body and a mower blade. The GCV 160. Yeah, you know, I love to sharpen my the blade of the mower before I go out, and I'll spend like 30 minutes, you know, with like some oil, and I'll put it on my file and then just sharpen that blade till it's real nice and sharp, to where, you know, I've got like, you know, 1-2 foot of grass and I don't even have to slow down, man. I just, oh yeah, you know, HPI Savage hooked me up with the mower. Took me a while to save up. I was a freshman in college in the second year. Damn, to get that Revo, that's badass. Okay, so let me pull this off. What's up? Yeah, imagine saving up 400-ish. Yeah, when you're in college, I know. Shit, that's like $1,000 by today's standards, man. Yeah, I know. I couldn't do it either. See, when I was in college, it was like 8 hours of school, and then you had like, at least another 2 to 4 hours of homework. And there was no time for going to work, man. By the time I was done, it was already like 8, 9 o'clock at night. All right, the sucker's off, son. Look at that. I'm never taking this thing apart. I'm really scared. Oh, I still have to get that damn grub screw loose. That's what I started out doing. It's not as easy as it looks. Damn it, I'm making a mess of this damn thing. All right, hold on. There it goes. It sucks when you don't know what you're doing and you have to do it for the first time. Oh, shit. How the hell do you get access to that grub screw? So there's a grub screw right in here. Uh-oh. It's right in the way. All right. Yeah, my brother told me to use that little wrench. Hold on. All right, it seems to be turning. This is like NASA level stuff in here, man. Yeah, Serpent. It's not built like a basic HPI RS4. Ain't that the truth? Hey, Henriksen, how are you, Bubba? Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us on the stream, man. Hope you're having a wonderful whoop-ass Wednesday. We're getting ready for Sunday. Go race with Woogie. I'm getting ready to whoop some ass. Yeah, NASA level stuff. Yeah, exactly. And just like Michael Schumacher, Savin needs his own RC flower, man. He made me bring the nitros back out. Oh, Michael, what's his name? Make nitro great again. Hell yeah. The Camaro is badass. So what about the split bumper Camaro hybrid? Yeah. Let me try and pull this pin out. This thing's giving me hell. I loosened up that grub screw. There should be a... Oh, wait. Maybe there's another grub screw. bend. It's not crooked or something. All right, here it comes. All right, it's out. Oh yeah, that's crooked. No wonder it didn't want to come out. This side is bent a little bit right there. So it's straight right here, but then from this point that way, it seems to be bent a little bit. I'll see if I can straighten that out. And this, it wasn't yours, but your buddy made you a deal on it, hybrid. That's badass. You couldn't refuse, yeah. Make sure you can run that whoop ass all the way, not halfway. I know. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta open the whole can of whoop ass, not just a little sneak peek. Yeah, Woogie likes to run full balls out. And if you don't run full balls out, you're not going to keep up with Woogie's gonna Texas, Jack Texas, oh, for real. See it, he's gonna have to catch me first. Better than some four-wheel drive cars everywhere. RC10 DS ran real well, better than I expected. Oh wow, even better than some four-wheel drive cars. Oh wow, look, that's even got a little flat spot right there. Oh, that's where the grub screw goes. Okay. So I think what I can do is I can take my beater. I got like it's a tractor hinge pin. And if I can lay this down flat on some type of, I think I can flatten this out. I used to build homes. Oh, really? So I used to the VTEC screening. Almost forgot that feeling. Oh, you used to build Hondas. Okay, sorry. I didn't read that very well. Yeah, the VTEC screaming. Forgot that feeling for a minute until I heard that Nitro 2-speed baby. Oh, I know, man. Yeah, exactly. The B4 VTEC. Yeah, the 2000 GSR. I need like a nice flat piece of like steel or something I could use to try and, you know, lay this on and try and bang it back out flat. Maybe I can just use these lineman pliers. Because I don't really have anything that's long and flat enough in steel, like hardened steel, like these lineman pliers. So I'm gonna see if I can just use this. It's so like, I'm sorry for the loud noise, man. I can't really tell which way it needs to go because it's just so minimally bent. I think right here. Oh, right there, I see it. Man, this thing is so hard to tell. Get a piece of wood. I'm just clowning around, you guys. I love all my nitro juice. Hold on, sorry guys, I gotta make some noise for a minute trying to get this thing flat again. Hope it don't make too much noise for you. Yeah, find the bend and focus on it. Yeah, I got to get like down horizontal and see if I can find that bend on it. Hold on. Okay, right there is where I need to hit it. Yeah, I gave it a good one. I think it's better, close enough. All right, glad to have you back, True Art fan. I made a small table with a bend to hold your engine. Oh, that's nice. All right, let me try and clean this up a little bit with like some Scotch-Brite. It's looking a little dingy. This is the beater, in case you guys don't know. This thing is badass. It's like a tractor hinge pin. It's got a little grub screw thing right there too. Yeah, and then one on this side. Solid steel, like hardened steel, man. This thing is bad. KB said he had a 94 GSR. HPI Savage, what's up? You gonna give me that thing? Shit. I wish, Bubba. Okay. So here's the lower A arm, and it's ready to come out now. You gonna beat me with that? Oh, oh well, I mean, it depends if you decide to come out, Bubba. Okay, lower left. That's this one. That's the one we need. Oh, I'll put the hinge pin on the dump truck there. Oh, I can still see this thing's crooked. Yeah, I got to figure out how to straighten that out a little bit more. Anyway, let me get this thing open. Just need my and even the staples that they use for the Serpent parts, they're like super heavy duty. They're not chintzy little things that you would find like on most of your packages. These are like these thick staples that they usually use or reserved for like stapling boxes together. It's a hardcore heavy duty staple, man. Don't mess around. All right, man. So I've had the other car outside baking in the sun. Hopefully it'll get heat soaked enough. I'll be able to start it without any issue. Okay, so apparently there's a grub screw here that I need to remove as well for the stabilizer bar system. Let me remove that. So I need to transfer these parts to the new A-arm. And these parts are real nice, high quality. You can feel how they're like ultra lightweight. The little A-arm is so lightweight you can barely feel it in your hand. And, oh, you're cleaning and replacing the wheel bearings on the Revo? Nice. Oh shoot, I forgot to put that grub screw in there. From there. Okay, let me put that grub screw in real quick. Try and get this thing in there, make sure it fits. Yeah, we got it. All right. Got it in there. Let me get the hinge pin in first. I'll try and clean it up a little bit. Still looks bent to me. That bothers me. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me, man. Appreciate all the help. Hey, what's up, Nacho Pimp? Good to see you, brother. Appreciate all you guys hanging out with me, man. Happy whoop-ass Wednesday. I'm working on a Serpent Vector right now. We've got the hinge pin here, and it appears to be slightly bent, even though it's hard to see on the video. I'm just cleaning it up now. Yeah, I took the that engine that you gave me, Nacho Pimp, and I put it in one of my vehicles yesterday. So, it's a Mugen K2X. And anyway, we'll be getting that thing up next, and we'll be doing some whoop-ass Wednesday and whoop-ass Sunday on Woogie Nitro. Yeah, so this is the A-arm assembly here. I'm just putting the hinge pin back up. Yeah, Woogie's gonna be bringing the A-scale GT car, but he's also gonna bring a buggy. So I gotta have a buggy and some kind of on-road car to race too. So I was thinking, try and get one of these Serpents up and running or something. Doesn't look like it's bent that bad. Might have to look into getting some more hinge pins. I'll turn this thing around so I can get the flat spot where the grub screw is supposed to go. It's just really hard to move around in there because it's kind of bent. That can't be right. No wonder it didn't want to go in. It wasn't in there. You dumbass. Okay. Right. I think that's right. Not sure. Let me look at the other side. Oh, it's got to be centered. Okay. Oh, for heaven's sakes, for real? All right, there we go. I think it's good. Okay. This thing is oh yeah. This thing don't want to move at all. This lower, oh yeah, that hinge pin is. Oh wait. It's not the hinge pin. It's moving adequately. It's just it's got like a up and a down stop. So right here, it's got a up stop. There's a grub screw in there, and it inhibits it from moving too far up, for instance, so you can control the amount of travel that it actually moves up and down. You can see the little grub screw right in there. Anyway, yeah, so it's functioning properly. I just have to tighten down this grub screw. Yeah, Woogie said he's got his cars all cleaned up. He's ready to run. I need to get mine ready. I still have to run the other one in too. I haven't started the orange one yet either. I put the new piston sleeve con rod in there. But it's not new. It's already been run in, you know. It was from the CX Nova Mega my brother gave me. It's got an 8-port in there. Alright, there we go. I got it tight. Still functions. Look at all that. That's all. That's all the suspension travel it gets. But you know, you can adjust it with that screw there. So anyway, I guess while I'm here, I can kind of clean this up and oil it and stuff, you know. Put it back together. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me, man. Hope you're having a good whoop-ass Wednesday. Have a beer on me. I don't have any. Oh, man. I'm going to have to order some more fuel from Main Hobbies soon. I've only got another 1.5 gallons left. So, yeah, these bearings look like they need some attention. Just oiling them and cleaning them up a little bit, you know, before I put it back together. I don't want to put it back together all dirty, at least, you know. Wow, look at that side. Kind of crusty. HPI says, TexasHill, are you going to try the JT fuel? Yeah, is that what it is? That JT bearing fuel? Yeah, they wanted like $140 or whatever, but then after tax, title, and license and shipping, blah, 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 they're asking for like $240, so you're actually going to pay an extra $100 for your hazmat and all the rest of that crap, but we really just don't have any other options, so I guess I'm going to, oh, that is crunchy, son. Man, this bearing is history. This bearing is not happy. If you guys could be here right now, it'd be all like crunchy, you know what I'm saying? Like Cheetos. Yeah, this side's pretty crunchy too. Oh, try brake cleaner. Oh, there you go. Okay. Let me get some brake cleaner. Good man. You got the non-chlorinated brake cleaner. I think Australiano or somebody was asking about that. Whoa. One gallon of Torco 20% delivered to my house for, I can't see how much. There's a little emoji there in the way. Yeah, it's starting to free up now. Good idea, man. Oh yeah, it's a lot freer now, boy. I tell you what, all that stickiness is going away. Wow, it's all better. Let me get to the other side. Yeah, that brake cleaner really worked, man. Oh, this side needs work. Hold on. Yeah, the more I do that, the more free it gets. I can feel it freeing up. $60 off of eBay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Because I was going to say that's essentially what you would pay from like Amazon. I mean, AMain. But you have to buy 4 of them. So it's $240. So it still needs work. Oh man, it's feeling a lot better already. I was starting to, and then as soon as I said that, it got crunchy again. Look at that, man. You can see all that oil and stuff in there. All that dirt coming out of those bearings. That's all you need, Texas. Yeah. Soak it in some brake cleaner and spin it really fast. Oh, to sling the dirt out. Let me pour this out. Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff coming out, even from the center. Can I take the bearing off and clean it? Let me see. No, it seems to be on there pretty good. Whoa. Probably better off I just take it apart and clean it up, because it evidently needed to be cleaned up regardless. You can see how much dirt and stuff is already accumulating in there. This is the second one I've done. Already dumped the first one. Oh. Sometimes brake cleaner is not friendly to plastic. Yeah, I think that's what they were talking about last night. And so they were saying that you needed the non-chlorinated one. I'm not sure. That brake cleaner works good, boy. You might as well spray out the rest of them, man. Oh yeah, see all that black stuff coming off, man. All that dust and dirt and stuff. Good enough. Yeah, this stuff doesn't stink and give you a headache. Even the non-chlorinated one can be too spicy for plastic. Oh, is that right? Hopefully it's not too spicy for this plastic. This is I think it's a carbon. Oh yeah, that's feeling a lot better. I think it's carbon impregnated fiberglass reinforced plastic or something like HPI used to use on their vehicles. I don't know if they still do. Losi, make them graphite. Oh man, that was cool. Yeah, this one's starting to feel better. It's not all the way better yet. Oh man, it's so nice now. Oh really? You're on round 4 of soaking and spinning. You need to clean them bearings about 5 times. Damn, now they're all clean. Oh wait, there was one little grubby spot. That's amazing. Dude, there's no like crunchy in there anymore at all. Badass. Anytime I ask a question, I was in between doing other things, so I have no clue. So we're getting a start up. Yeah, sorry, bro. I don't know. Hopefully, we can get that other vehicle started up. I left it at top dead center last night while it was still hot, to try and release some of that pinch. And I've got it soaking in the sun out there right now. It's been out there probably for an hour or so, maybe 2. And I'm just letting it heat soak, so to speak. So when I bring it in, I don't really have to heat it up too much with the heat gun, so I can push that that piston back down, and then I can see if I can turn that vehicle, the engine, over by hand without it getting stuck top dead center, because I'm trying to diminish the amount of pinch that it has, because Pimp just had it serviced. Oh, that's dirty as shit. Yeah, Pimp just had it serviced by EV Mods, and they put a brand new pinch on it, like it was brand new. And it's just too much for the con rod, you know, because that con rod is old, and you can't be putting like that much stress on it, you know. It's gonna break that con rod. So in the future, I'll be getting what they call race pinch, so it's a little bit different. It's not as severe of a pinch. Yeah, there you go, exactly, KB. Yeah, so yeah, I was planning on firing that thing up. I just wanted to get this one rolling, you know, get it on the bench, because I've been putting it off. But I finally got the parts like yesterday or the day before. So anyway, I wanted to put in a little wrench time on this one. Oh yeah, that's nice now. Put some oil in there while I'm here. Yeah, one project at a time, amen. Right. Badass, dude. This is a little complicated, because this washer came out, and I think it went over here. I didn't see where it went, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it went there. Let's just check it for function. Should spin forward and then grip backwards. Yep. Check the other side for function. Oops. And my brother ironically is working on this exact piece right now. Well, he just actually finished. Oops. He had to replace the one-way bearing on the inside. There's a bunch of one-way bearings on the inside. And so he went around town in San Antonio trying to find that one-way bearing. And everybody like wanted $30, $40 just for one freaking bearing. And anyway, he found them on Amazon for like $7 for like 10 of them or something, man. So we were just talking about how, you know, they mark shit up so severely, it's just ridiculous. Like the upper link's just going to hit the end. Chassis is too narrow. Oh, yeah. It's possible to run a nitro engine. Oh, on your LMT. How cool. Okay, so beginning the assembly process, putting the front stabilizer link in the lower A-arm mount. Takes a number 1 Phillips screwdriver, and that little bitty screw is difficult to get to. Alright, well, I guess that's all it goes. We got a lot of dirt and stuff in this pulley. I'll just try and clean this out real quick. Yeah, it's all grubby in there. Yeah, you want to make sure like you clean out these pulleys as well. You know how well you can see that those little grooves and stuff. You want to make sure you clean those out, just like you know, the grooves on your spur gear and stuff. Because if you don't, all that stuff will start to deteriorate the belt, and then before you know it, you got to replace the belt. Let me spray this down. Right, all better. Yeah, this is really overwhelming, man. Like, I've never done this before, so it's it's like a jigsaw puzzle you got to put back together. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be that difficult though, because I just had it together entirely. Anyway, massive shout out to Rugged RC for hooking me up with this bad boy. Just needs a little bit of service and some cleaning. I'm going to clean out this other spot over here where the bearing rides on the other side, because it's really dirty in here as well. You guys are enjoying Serpent Vector restoration on Whoop-Ass Wednesday, Texas NITROGANG chapter. You get a little towel in there. See if I can clean the rest of this out. Yeah, I'm not real used to the camera position yet, so I often bump into the camera because I've got it on the shelf in front of me, just like cantilevered off with the tripod. So trying to get you guys a top-down view so you can kind of see what I'm doing, as opposed to like over my shoulder where you would never really be able to see anything I'm doing. So this is looking good. So let me get the dog bone in on the other side first. Oh wait, I still need to spray that bearing out right there. I forgot about that. There we go. Yeah, you can hear all that grittiness. Yeah, I need to see this for educational reasons. Yeah, I'm trying, man. Trying to make it so we can all learn. And perhaps in the future, if I have to do this again and I forget, then I can always refer back to my own video. Hey, what's up, Dana? Good to have you here, brother. Glad you could make it. Okay, so I'm just working on this vintage Serpent Vector, courtesy of Rugged RC. Hope you're feeling better, man. Trying to just get this thing buttoned back up. It's extremely complicated, actually. It seems extremely complicated, you know, the first time you do it, because there's so many moving parts, you know. Boosted, what's up, brother? Good to see you, dude. I'm just wrenching on this vintage Serpent Vector, man. Getting this thing buttoned back up. Massive shout out to Rugged RC for sending me this bad boy. So what I'm doing now is I'm just reassembling the lower A-arm assembly, because I had just swapped it out and cleaned out the bearings and stuff. Now I'm just screwing it all back together. But I think I have to do it in this vertical orientation so that the parts don't fall out. So forgive me if you really can't see too well right now. Let me see if I can turn it this way and have it not fall all apart on me. Yeah, see, it's starting to fall apart. Complicated, dude. I gotta get that belt on first. See, there's just 50 million little pieces, dude, and they all fall out if you're not careful. Haha! Let's get this belt on here. Come on, Bubba, go. Oh no, I don't want to spin forward. There we go. There it is. All right, I got it in. That's what she said. Okay, I think we're good. Hold on. Yes, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, hold on. Now I need to finish buttoning down this thing. Little pillow ball, whatever they call that. And I can adjust it later when I figure out how far it needs to go. Oh, I've got such bad, what do they call that? Carpal tunnel in my right hand. I think that's good there, I'm not sure. Well, maybe not. Oh, it still needs to go in a lot. Whoa, man, my wrist is so weak. I have to do the computer to like draw shit all day, and then like I keep it in this weird position, and then it just messes me up, man. So I had to get a special mouse so I can, I have to hold my hand vertical like this to do the mouse now. I can't do it like sideways, you know? So I had to buy a special mouse. I guess that's part of getting old, man. Okay, well, I guess that's close enough for now. Okay, so things are looking good. Okay, that looks good. Slightly worrying because that little ball clip snapped on there so easily, so it's kind of like a Tamiya car from like the 90s or 80s or something. Moderately concerning, so I might have to replace those. Damn, you're still in the hospital, Dana? I bet you want to go home bad, dude. I couldn't imagine. Alright, I think it's on there. Alright, man. Thank you for hanging out with me, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're having a good whoop-ass Wednesday. I'm going to start assembling the bottom end. I'm going to put the screws in the bottom now. I also noticed I was actually missing a couple. That one looks like the wrong one. When I was like 14 years old, I couldn't afford the Vector. I remember when, Michael Savin invented it. Yeah, I was in love with it, but I was way too young to afford it. Oh, wow. Yeah, back in around the 2000 era and stuff, I really wasn't into RC. I was just, at least Nitro, I was just getting back into the electric, and I got a HPI RS4 MT, and I put a 2-speed on it, man. That thing was awesome. I had a Topaz engine or motor in there. The Topaz motor was a 10-turn triple. It was badass. Oh, you put the limiter screws out? You took the limiter screws out? Yeah, I need to do that. Yeah, good to have you here, HP. I appreciate you hanging out with us, man. Yeah, let me, I'll adjust that limiter screw here in a second. As I noticed it was severely limiting the amount of suspension travel that it could actually go back up. And with these style screws, they're like a wood style screw that go into plastic. I'll actually counter rotate it left first before I start spinning it to the right, so I can feel where the old groove was in the plastic, so it'll sink down in there, and then I turn it to the right because I don't want to create new grooves every time, you know. Oh shit. Oh man, look what happened there. I didn't align the ball stud properly, and that should have been inside there. Dang it. Okay, so all I have to do essentially is just take this piece off, put it back in. All right, well, there's one mistake. No big deal though. There we go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to driving this car. And my brother's got one too, so I'm interested to see how the two compare, because I've got the stock engine for both of them, you know, so it'll be on a level playing field, so to speak. They'll both be. Well, neither one will have a specific advantage, so to speak, unless the setup is a little different. And that's what I find interesting is like, you know, maybe his car will handle better than mine or whatever because of his setup or whatever. And, you know, and then that's how you learn how to set up your vehicle, so to speak. So let's put this, oops. Let's have a little function check first. Everything seems fine. Yep. I'll soak it in oil. Soak what in oil? KB says he had a, hold on. Had a Fortec, the pink speed jam. Oh, wow, yeah. And the 410 Novak. Oh, hell yeah. So you could run like 12 volts back in the day, man. Yeah, that's where it was at. Yeah, from your local hobby store. Your mom was stuck on Radio Shack. Ah. In your opinion after that. Oh, laughing your ass off after that. And I wanted the Vector so bad. Yeah, I know. I had the Golden Arrow. My mom bought me that Golden Arrow from Radio Shack. Y'all remember that one? Yeah, and I think later we got our hobby grade cars, but first we started out with that, you know. So it looks like, oh, that still has to go back. Okay, let me finish screwing in the bottom mount, screw mount, shock mount. Do a function check. Yeah. Yeah. Now these are the limiters my brother was talking about. It's a 2 millimeter, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, see, this one's already all the way up, but that one wasn't. Hey, Grizzly RC, what's up, Bubba? Good to see you, man. Ah, really? Yeah, you remember that one too? Yeah, you had it as well. Oh, and then the Hornet? Oh, hell yeah. Ah, yeah, I remember I had that Cloudbuster too. My mom bought me that thing. Bought it from Mike McLaughlin. He was one of the kids in our school, and his grandmother bought it for him for Christmas, and then he wrecked it and crashed it and broke it, and ended up selling to me for like $100. My mom paid for it, and I had to have it. Oh yeah, that's much better. Now I've got much more shock travel. I've got a lot of what do they call that? Preload in the shock spring. I need to probably take some of that out. Yeah. Yeah, man, I remember those days. That was awesome. Yeah, I love the Cloudbuster. And then, like, after I broke the chassis, I used like a 1x4 or a 2x4, and I screwed all the links into it, and I made my own chassis out of it. It used to be my guitar pedal. I had I made my own homemade guitar pedal, and it was just an on and off switch essentially. But I put a Budweiser can on top of it, and I made it look cool, you know. And it was just a block of wood with like with a wire essentially on the top and one on the bottom. And when you would step on it, it would engage it and turn it like on and off, like a momentary push button switch or whatever. And that's what enabled me to change the presets on my guitar amplifier, so I could, you know, just push that switch and then I could change, you know, the numbers. Man, this thing went together pretty easy. I can't believe it. I turned the A1 into a sled pull truck. Oh, cool, dude. Oh yeah, I got new one-way bearings too, yeah. In case I need them, but should be alright. You still have it. Oh, cool. Oh, it snaps the hubs though. Oh. Yeah, I guess the plastic's starting to get weak and brittle and stuff. You gotta be real careful, man. Those old vintage cars, man, the plastic gets brittle. Yeah, I noticed that about my Kyosho GT car. I raced that car for like 20 years or whatever it was, you know what I'm saying? And I never really had any issues. I'd run into curbs and all kinds of stuff or whatever, and it was just beefy as can be. And then not until just like recently, the last few years, where I hit stuff and it just starts breaking, I realized, man, the plastics are getting brittle. What engine's in the Vector? This is the Serpent Nova Mega SX21. This was the original engine that Michael Savin had designed for this vehicle. Got the clutch bell and everything installed with the excuse me. So all I have to do is basically pull these engine mounts that are in there, and then mount the exhaust and the rest of it. Look, it's so easy. Yeah, nice. Yeah, great RPM. Yeah, it should be badass. Excuse me. KB said back in '96 he had a friend who went to the local thrift store and found a lunchbox. Oh, cool. I knew nothing about them back then. $5 is all they had it displayed for. Wow. What a deal, man. And this is kind of cool how they integrated the exhaust hanger into the front upright support. So you just slide it in there. Cool, man. Can't believe it's back together. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. So it looks like this arm is sitting higher than this one. Like this one's coming down lower. But anyway, I'll have to check that on the suspension setup and everything. Verify everything is correct. Looks like I've got way too much preload. Yeah, the original lunchbox, amazing. Yeah, I always wanted one of those. That one or the Midnight Pumpkin, man. They look like so much fun just to drive, you know what I mean? Yeah, I was talking to Zach Chamberlain. What's that guy's name? I forget his name on YouTube. Anyway, he just got a Tamiya car. I forgot what he got. And I think it was a 4-wheel drive like buggy or something. Or maybe a boomerang or something. And I was telling him, man, like... Tamiya cars are just so much fun, you know. Tamiya puts the fun in RC, you know. It's not all about just like racing and top performance and all this or that, you know. I mean, they make it fun. Yeah, and he had totally agreed too, so he was looking forward to getting that thing built. I haven't seen anything from him in a while. There it is. It's working. Oh, nice. That's some super stiff suspension. I need to remove some of that preload or something. Yeah, this is like stepping on one of those off-road, what do they call it? Snowboard, skateboard things with shocks built into it. Oh yeah, that's better. Oh man, the back ain't going nowhere. Something wrong back here. Oh wow. This thing's missing all the screws down here. It's only got the 2 screws right there. It's missing all these screws. So I'll have to replace that. Guess what I need to do is tear the back apart and verify function of the suspension as well, and the bearings and stuff. Yeah, this side's sticking a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to tear the back end apart. So I'm missing a few screws, but it's easy enough to replace them. So there's a few screws here, 2 there and 2 there. And then I've got a couple more missing up here, and then the bumper. So I'm going to be looking for the bumper for this thing, because I really don't want to run it without it. And Ben Martinez, what's up, Bubba? Good to see you, dude. Thank you for joining me here on the stream, gentlemen. Hope y'all are having a wonderful whoop-ass Wednesday. Just trying to get this vintage Serpent on the road again, so I can whoop ass on Woogie. Damn. Got a spray bottle with some soap and water, man. My hair's all... I need some water. Appreciate you guys. Anything broken? Well, no, not anymore. I ended up fixing it. What do you call it? There was a suspension arm that was a little bent. So this suspension arm's a little bent. It's kind of angled up like this. Instead of being flat, it's angled up like that. And the little hinge pin that held it in there was a little bent. But I tried to straighten that out, and it seems okay. But anyway, I just swapped out that arm. I've got to put the original engine back in it. Rugged RC sent me the vehicle and the engine. And so I need to get this thing back in there. This is another one that I got from Japan. They had it on a special, and I couldn't resist the price. It was a phenomenal price. And anyway, I took the liberty of writing down some of the engine specs. If y'all want to see that. It was originally 44,800 yuan or yen. It was produced from 1998 to 2000. And this is the Evolution 1 Turbo, number 2700, Nova Mega SX. And it was estimated at 3+ horsepower, or actually 2.8 horsepower at 35,000 to 38,000 RPMs, with a maximum practical RPM of 40 to 42,000. Its bore and stroke is 16.25 by 16.8 stroke, so it's got a longer stroke, like, 0.6 of a millimeter, whatever that's worth. And it's a 7-port. This crankshaft is a 14 millimeter diameter, what they call a long stroke. And then, it has a turbo glow plug. So anyway, that's some specs on the engine. The carburetor seems to have integrated venturi, which is phenomenally large. I'm not sure that that's actually supposed to be there. There might be an insert missing or something. Let me see if I can get a measurement on, because I've never seen a thing that big, you know what I'm saying? A venturi this freaking big. Look at that, 13.6 millimeters, man. I don't think that's right. You know what I mean? That's got to be wrong. Because, and I guarantee you, if I put a venturi down in there, it'll probably fit. Somebody probably just took the venturi out. Still measuring 13 as I go down in there, So anyway, I typically run like a 7 millimeter venturi. Yeah, missing the insert. That's what I thought. Oh, you mentioned it yesterday? Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed that. Yeah, I got a bunch of inserts, so it shouldn't be an issue. Here's a 8mm Nova Rossi aluminum. Damn, I used to have a bunch of aluminum ones. I don't know what I did with them. I'll probably put them all in the vehicles. This is a 7.5. This one looks like an LRP style. It's an 8.5. This one's a 7.5. This one says 10. And this one says 7. This is a Nova engine. Number 7. Let's try this one. No, this one's too big. Couldn't fit. The Nova doesn't fit. Let me try the 7.5. Yeah, that doesn't fit either. That's very strange. The inside actually looks like it's slightly tapered, like that's supposed to be the Venturi. And that's so weird because I've never seen anything like that. I can't get anything to fit in there. So if you look down in there, you can see how it's actually tapered. And on your Venturi, it's not actually tapered. So it might be some type of proprietary Venturi. That's really strange. I've never seen that. Let me get my other Nova Mega and see what the hell. Because I could have sworn the other one doesn't have that. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. Let's see, what did I do with the other one? Here it is. This one looks like it's missing the Venturi as well. But this one is a different carburetor. It says Mega on it. Let me get this other one. Yeah, and this one's the same way. Let me see. At my desk, hold on, it's getting messy. Has been bored. Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you, Lawless. So these inserts don't fit in there either. That's very strange. This one is too small. Or these two are the same and they don't fit. But this carburetor is aluminum, and it's tapered, and it still doesn't fit in the, it's really weird. So if you look, oh, because this is the Evo 1, and I guess this is the first one or something, I don't know. Interesting. I don't know. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, I guess. Is what it is. We just gotta keep trying to move forward. I don't want to get hung up on one thing. So anyway, let me get this off my desk real quick so I can think clearly and continue with the build. Okay, here we go. And that's the other new arm I have, no problem. Lois. Hey, what's up, BBT? Good to have you here, man. Hope you're having a good whoop-ass Wednesday, son. Just getting this vintage Serpent Vector ready to whoop ass on Woogie Nitro on Sunday, hopefully. And we'll see if we get that far. So I discovered I just finished rebuilding the front end. I cleaned up the bearings and stuff, but changed out the lower control arm. And so I went to the back to see what I have to do back here, and I realized that we're missing a bunch of screws. And so anyway, I want to take the back end apart and kind of go through it a little bit and you know, verify function and make sure we're good to roll, so to speak, so I can try and get her out there on the road before long. You know, I want to see if I can get this bad boy going. This is courtesy of Rugged RC. So thank you to him. He's sending me the Serpent Vector. Oh, here it is. See, I don't have my parts bin. This thing is brutal on my wrist, man. There we go. All right, we got it out. Yeah, so this is the vintage Serpent. Apparently Rugged had made a custom top plate for it and cut it all out and everything himself. Actually did a really good job. So anyway, I think the reason that he stopped running it because he ran into a guy wire and messed up the front end a little bit and had to replace some parts, and then I guess he couldn't find the rest of them. So anyway, they just happened to post up a bunch of parts. Oh, okay. The cat was meowing at me, wanted to go outside. Yeah, so anyway, they just happened to post a bunch of parts online, and I just happened to find what it needed. Anyway, I'll just leave that for right now. By the way, Texas, the Impact World Championship 02, the Porsche. Oh shoot, 911 GT1 body, and it's mint. Oh wow, that's sick. You know what? I have a body like that, I want to say, but it's an 8th scale, and it's for the GT car, and it's from what's it called? Delta Plastics, man. They made a big old fat body. It's like 2 millimeters, and I took a 40-pound dumbbell and I put it on top, and I showed like how strong it was, man. It just held it. It didn't like, you know, deform or whatever, man. That was badass. But I think that's the Porsche 911 GT1. Texagi says, how's it going? So it's going good. I mean, I'm just taking the back end apart. Yeah, so let me I wanna check the rear end because you know, the front needed a little bit of work, so I'm kind of apprehensive about just getting it out there on the road without like a full, you know, tear down bearing and stuff like that. And you can see there's a little bit of crud and stuff in there, so I think I'll just try and spray this out. Oh yeah, everything feels good. There's nothing all crunchy like it was on the front. But regardless, I think I'll just spray this out a little bit. And we'll try and clean it up. And hopefully I can get this sucker out there on Sunday, man. I want to run with Woogie. Yeah. Yeah, so I just need to focus on trying to get some vehicles ready. So I'm just trying to take it one at a time, you know. I had the Mugen just about ready last night, but the engine got stuck at top dead center. Just spin it. Yeah, I got to yeah, we can try that. You know, Texas Aggie was anxious to see if the new engine spins over by hand, and so yeah, we could go try that. Let me spray this out a little bit and let it soak, you know. And I'll go get the Mugen, and we'll see if we can spin the engine over. Maybe we can get a fire up on that thing. Got to see if the engine's hot enough. I left it in the sun to like sunbake or whatever. Y'all were here yesterday, then you remember the Mugen I was working on. So anyway, I've got the Mugen outside sunbaking, and we'll go get that thing, and we'll see if we can get the engine to spin over, man. So let me run out there. Let me run out there and grab that thing. I'll bring it in, and we'll see if I can turn the flywheel over by hand. Ah, yeah, the Vector and the Mugen are masterpieces in your eyes. Oh, thank you, bro. I know, man. I love those vehicles too, man. That's why I run. Well, I mean, the Mugen's my favorite, but hopefully the Serpent Vector, you know, comes close second or maybe first. I don't know. Let me go get that bad boy, guys. Give me a second. I'll be right back. right, there it is. This is the Mugen K2X from yesterday that we were working on. It's got the THS pipe on there and the Nova Mega CX15 with the repinch internals from NITROGANG. He gave me the TR15, and the TR and the CX are the same. So the Rex Legend TR15 and the Nova Mega CX or the SX are probably identical. But anyway, this is the CX, which was designed for the Serpent impact, if I'm not mistaken, or the Impulse or something. But anyway, this is the Mugen variant, and it's actually running Serpent shocks on it from the Impulse or whatever it was, the impact. And it's actually got the Serpent engine. And so anyway, I've got the internals from the TR15 that NITROGANG sent me. So this was the one that I couldn't get it to spin over. So let me, I've got to heat up the engine and see if I can get this thing to spin over by hand real quick. Let me go outside and try and heat this thing up because I don't want to heat up my room. My room's already like 88 in here right now. And if I got this heat gun going in here, it'll get up to 90 and then I'll be miserable. So give me a second, let me go heat this thing up. We'll do some heat cycles on it. All right, well, I heated it up for 60 seconds. I'm gonna let that heat soak a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And then after it heat soaks, the heat will start to penetrate into the engine and the internals. And then I'll do it again and make sure it's up to temperature before I attempt to, turn the flywheel and bring the piston back down. Oh, it's only 79 here, golly. That'd be nice. Minnesota was nasty humid today. Oh, is that right? 110 in Yuma, son. Yeah, it's been hot down south. Yeah, but we got out a northern wind now. Oh, that's good. Sorry, you don't have to see my ugly face. So anyway, let's check this thing for function while the Mugen is heat soaking. Everything seems okay. It's just a little crusty and rusty, you know what I mean? Just needs to be torn down and cleaned up, oiled, serviced, so to speak, you know? No real issues. Oh, this side is real sticky. There's something going on. Oh, it feels better now, but it still felt a little sticky. So anyway, there's a little bit of resistance in the suspension on the right side. Oftentimes that can be from, especially with these Serpent and Mugen cars, they make these tolerances so tight between this part and, like, you know, your front and rear bulkhead or whatever, that it oftentimes doesn't want to spin or move freely. So you have to sand it a little bit. 48 in Perth, nice. I sell the pelts for 15. Pelts of what? Oh, raccoon. Interesting how they have this, what do they call that? Like a panhard bar on the top. Usually they put that on the bottom. Of the suspension in a real car. But I guess you have to have it because it's floating. Yeah, the old sheet needs a lot of work, but it works better. I know. Exactly. No worries, man. Put a little oil on it. Let me go heat soak that engine again. Okay, let me put that there for a second. Go heat soak the engine again. And hopefully we'll get that thing to spin. Appreciate you gentlemen hanging out with me, man. Helping me on the live stream. So, gives me a lot of motivation. Keeps me from making a lot of mistakes. So let me go finish doing a heat cycle on the engine real quick. Right, it should be hot enough, man. I can smell the oil burning off the engine. Yeah. Turn. Seems like it's still just spinning on the collet. Damn it. Yeah. Still just spinning. Still stuck at top dead center, dude. Damn. It won't come down. I have to disassemble it again. What a pain in the butt. Maybe I just didn't tighten the collet down enough because, you know, come to think of it, I just held it like with my hand, the flywheel, and I just tightened it down by hand. Gotta be the issue, because I didn't really like hold it with the pliers and stuff, you know. Damn. All right, well. Oh, well, I guess I'll have to tear down the clutch and see if I can tighten up the flywheel again. And then bring the piston back down. Yeah, take the engine off. Yeah, I need to take it off. So yeah, the engine will have to come back off. And then tighten the flywheel nut. So I've got way too much play in the gears anyway. So I didn't set my mesh properly. But anyway, I'll put that one on the back burner for now, because I want to try and focus on this Serpent Vector. That one will be next on the chopping block. This thing has a lot of resistance. I tell you, man, something's gotta give. Yeah, I know. I gotta get that mesh on 2-speed right. Yeah, it's gonna be a banger. I know. So I got an audience over here. So funny. What did I do with that little thing? Here it is. Well, at least it doesn't feel all crusty. Yeah, look at all that stuff that come out of that vehicle, boy. That's just from the bearings and stuff. The bearings got nice and clean. You can see how nice and shiny they are. Like down in there. Right there. Well, it's like an inchworm, man. Make little progress, little by little, every day, you know? That's why I wrench on this stuff all the time. It's like you can only make so much progress before you hit a speed bump, so to speak. Yeah, it sounds smooth. Like a Buddha. So I need to find some more hardware to go in. Yeah, maybe I'll do that now. Oh, the rear end is off. I've got to find some more hardware to go in these screws. And it looks like they're just your, yeah, those bearings look a lot better. Thank you. It looks like it's just your typical screw like that. I think I've got plenty of those. It's a little longer one. Well, hopefully those longer ones fit. Oh yeah, the longer ones fit perfect. So if you can see, there's like a little emboss right here where the screw goes in, and it'll sit like flush right there or whatever. Plus the thickness of the chassis, it'd be just right. Apparently those are the screws I should have had initially anyway. Not that you can tell what size they are, but it's like a 2.5 millimeter, and I guess it's about 7 millimeters long, maybe 3 millimeters diameter or so. I don't know. Metric. Certainly don't want to go in there. It might be those self-tapping ones that they used. This is like a machine screw. Let me just try and put it in there, see if it fits all right. That fits perfect. Not too big. That's not what she said. Come on, bro. Just right. It's like Goldilocks. 3 bears. Gotta find the one that's just right. And we found the one that's just right. It's just a little debris in it or something. I don't know. I'm gonna want to go in when I put the chassis on. Oh, maybe the chassis diameter, the inside, is too small. Oh, is it? It is. Oh man, for heaven's sakes, for real, bro. Yeah, so those 4 little screws right there, 1, 2, 3, 4. They appear to be like a 2.5 millimeter, and that 3 millimeter screw don't want to go through there. So I'm just gonna drill those out a little bit and make them bigger so I can fit my big ass screw in there. Lay the bars down flat, not vertical. What bars? Make sure you push that live button on the live stream so you know you're up to date, because it may be delayed. Yeah, I need to drill out those 4 little holes right there so I can put my big ass screw in there. Hold on. Let me go get my drill bits. Left on my side. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, originally I did use the Phillips, and I want to say that that it used like these, what do you call it, screws, where they were like plastic tapping or whatever. So you can see in the front these are a Phillips, and they actually, there's a different thread that they used. It's almost like a wood screw. And so regardless, these screws are even wrong because these are smaller than that, and they all just need to be swapped out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, coarse thread. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap them out with like a fine machine thread. Yeah, tapping screw. But I don't like those. I really don't. Are you missing any parts for the Serpent? It's a 3.8 millimeter. I'm missing the front bumper for the Serpent. So if I could find one of those, I'd be a happy camper. 4.3. Fan applied. Okay, well, let's see. Man, I'm trying to find a drill bit that's close. .9, perfect. 3.8, and this is 3.9. Awesome. All right. All you hardcore Serpent Vector fanboys might want to look away. I'm about to, hey, we got Paige here. What's up, dude? Good to have you, brother. I'm about to start drilling into the Serpent Vector. Man, that's some good steel or aluminum. That's all she wrote. All right. You can look back again. All the squeamish parts over. Put this in the trash. Hold on. Damn, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have used this thing to clean those metal shavings. Now this thing is full of little metal shavings. I gotta wash this thing. Oh, it sucks. I love using this thing to, like, you know, clean up like that. And the last thing I want is little metal shavings getting in there. Anyway, so let's test. Why do you have to drill it out? Is the car stripped or something? No. So whoops. So I didn't have the hardware to go in there, and so I'm using this hardware that I just happen to have in stock. And the outside diameter of the screw was just slightly larger than where the screw went through. So I had to drill it out to like 3.9 millimeters. So I could get my screws in that hold in the lower bulkhead. Yeah. Yeah, originally it was supposed to come with those you know, Phillips hardware and all that stuff, and probably those self tappers or whatever, plastic, but I don't want to run that. I want to try putting in these machine thread. I think these will work just as good. Oh yeah, look at that, it's beautiful. And these are just the right length to go all the way in and then sit flush on the bottom of the chassis. Not that you can see that, but that's the screw right there. So yeah, that thing went all the way in there perfect, man. Now I've got the hardware. Yeah. Yeah, we upgrade the hardware, baby. Yeah. We adapt, overcome, improvise. Like in the Marine Corps. I don't know what you're saying. Oh. Yeah, come get this one. Badass, dude. I'm liking it. Get her back together by any means. Yeah. I know it, man. You do your thing. I know, as painful as it is to watch. Yeah. You should have seen it that one time I was drilling out the clutch bell, and I was removing the threads from the inside of the clutch bell so that the dust cap wouldn't fit on there anymore. Yeah, so on the other one, I drilled out the threads and stuff, and I installed what do you call it? A thrust bearing, like they have on the Mugens. You see how the thrust bearing sits on the outside? Well, I installed that on the other Serpent, and man, I caught all kinds of hell for that. Oh, shit. Yeah, I thought it was hilarious, man. This one dude got so pissed off, and he responded on the comments, you know, and he's like, he says, "Pardon." Well, first he tells me, he says, you know, you need part number this and that for the dust cap, and you need this part number or whatever, and these are the size bearings, and he's giving me all the part numbers and everything, and then at the end of it, he goes, "Well, pardon the expression, but you don't know what the F you're doing." And I just thought it was hilarious, you know, because, I mean, I even said in the video, it's experimental. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but it actually did end up working, and it works fine. I said, well, if it works on the Mugen cars, and all the new, you know, X-Ray and Serpent cars have that, then, you know, I can upgrade the old one to have it too. I just have to modify it a little bit, and, you know, I don't have any problem like modifying my vehicles and stuff, you know. And I know a lot of people, like, they'll cringe, you know, when they have to like drill out the chassis or do something special or whatever. I don't care, I'll do it. Life's too short, man. You get one chance, and you either make it happen or you don't. And so that's all I think about, is I'm gonna make it happen, you know. So ultimately, still I have to find some more hardware for this, because that's missing as well. And these two screws are actually a little too small, and these are bigger than these two. So yeah, and this looks like the hardware that you would use for your strike plate on your door. So yeah, it all needs to be upgraded and fixed, but little by little. I got yelled at for running the USA 1 too hard. I'm making a joke about running it. Yeah, the mud hole, that's cool. Yeah, some people never change, man. Those people are the worst. Yeah. Yeah, he made some observation. He could have kept his negative, yeah, comments to himself. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he doesn't know what I know exactly. And see, like, the other side of like is like, it'd be one thing if I could actually go and get the parts, but it's not like you can just go to like eBay and find the parts or whatever that you need for this thing. It's rare when you can. And so I think that's why Rugged ended up just giving it to me because he couldn't find the parts. And then, ironically, right after he had sent it, they started to list a whole bunch of parts on eBay. So I was like, oh wow, man, I'm in complete luck, because I thought for sure I wasn't going to be able to find any parts for it, but. So let me get this engine mounts out of there. I know, yeah, eBay's crazy. One minute they don't have anything you need, and then the next minute it's all flooded with all the stuff you've been looking for forever. And typically those resellers, they're, making a killing because they're just, marking stuff up so much. Like these connecting rods, where are they? I have some connecting rods here. And the connecting rod, it had a price tag on it, dude. You would not believe how much the connecting rod for the OS 12 was, like when it was new, when it came out or whatever. And they had like the sticker, like so the bag, and then they have the sticker. See, it says $7 right there. They charged me like $30 for this part, dude. You freaking believe that? I know. And so anyway, like I bought, what do you call it? A connecting rod. And the price on it, dude, was $7. I was like, you gotta be kidding me, dude. You could get a connecting rod for $7 back in the day for your OS 12 or 15 or whatever, And I mean, just all the engines. I had another one, and it had like, $7, $8, whatever it was. Hey, what's up, Bob? It's good to see you, dude. I was just showing everybody like the crazy markup that they're putting on everything nowadays. So like in the old days, you could get like one of these connecting rods for like $10 or whatever. And I was shocked because I was looking at mine, and they had the price tag on there, and then people turn around and sell them for like $50 or more on eBay now. It's such a ripoff. And just like this part, it said it was only $7, $7.65, and the dude turned around and charged me $30. Oh, prick. Yeah, so the eBay resellers are kind of, they're just there to make money, you know what I'm saying? And they're not really there to like help you, and they're only there to really take advantage. They're real sucky. But I mean, I don't know that all of them are that way, but oh, $79 for a CV12R. Hell yeah. A CV12S. Blood sugar is low. BBT. Clean that surface a little bit. Let's get this engine mounted in there, shall we? I want to see what it looks like. What is that? Ta-da! That's what the engine screw is in. I just want to see what it looks like, you know? Even if I have to take it all back off again, that's okay. I just want to see what it looks like. Put it together. I don't know if I'm getting ahead of myself or what, but I'm just getting real excited. Oh no. Those screws don't fit. These engine screws don't fit. What the hell? Whoops. Sorry. Oh damn, look how big those are. That's what she said. Dude, those screw holes are huge. That's like 3 millimeters. Chihuahua. 4.5. Golly. Dude, which one? Oh, that was the other car. Dang. I bought those screws. I bought them from the hardware store from Ace. I remember when the OS with the Cox 049 was only $375. Yeah, I was gonna say that, dude. Like, yeah, they used to sell those, those Cox 049 engines, the Super Bs, whatever they called them, for like, you know, $3.50, man, or $5, whatever it was. You know, back when they came out, and you could just get them all day long, man. It wasn't a big deal, man. They made little toy airplanes and everything out of them, man. Damn, I'm certain I don't have the hardware for this because I had to go to the store to buy it. And I remember putting it on my brother's Serpent because it was a big ass, like what do you call it, Phillips, and the head didn't even need a washer because it filled up that big old thing in there. Damn. Let me just double check my hardware. I'll probably have to head over to Ace to get that hardware because I don't have anything. Buckner Hobbies was a place to go to for nitro back in the day at the Bronx. Yeah, I remember Hybrid did a video. Yeah, so this like 3 millimeter screw is like the biggest I have, but these are like 4.5 millimeters. Nice big fatties, dude. So that you don't have to worry them. You can torque them down real good and not worry about them coming loose. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't have anything that big. Dang. Oh, well, you know, little by little, man, we're getting there, you know. Oh, these Serpent wheels got chewed up. Look at the inside there. Can you see that? That hub just got spun. Yeah, see, it's supposed to look like that. And that's what it looks like. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I've got more wheels. It's all good. No problemo. Just get the wheels on so we can see what it kind of looks like, you know. And then I'm gonna have to go get something to eat. So that's kind of like what it looks like, man. Not bad. I really like the body on it. Some people don't like Jeff Gordon, but I mean, the only other one I really liked was Dale Earnhardt. But you know, who was it? Jared or somebody ran him off the road and killed him. So anyway, that's what it'll look like when it's done. And hopefully I'll get this sucker done, man. I want to get this sucker done fast. So I have to head over to, what's it called? I'll have to head over to Ace Hardware and pick up those screws, you know, for the engine. So at least I can get the engine in there. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to bind to this receiver because it's a Spectrum receiver. And the only Spectrum radio I have is for a boat. And anyway, hopefully I'll be able to get it to bind, but what do I know? I'm going to have to look at this suspension here. It's kind of fairly inhibited. You try and push it down and don't really want to do anything. You don't want to come back up either. Anyway, I'll really have to disassemble this, tear it all down and make sure everything's working and moving freely. And then check the shocks and suspension or whatever afterwards. But it may just be an issue of the bump stops or something inhibiting the suspension from going up as well as coming down, or for instance, you know. Anyway, I'll get it worked out, man. Yeah, my blood sugar's getting low too. I haven't eaten anything all day. I'm gonna have to let you guys go. And yeah, there's binding somewhere. Yeah. So anyway, appreciate you guys hanging out with me, man, and helping me on the live stream. I look forward to getting this thing going soon, man. The front end suspension is, let's see what my brother said. Oh, okay. It says your front end suspension's all jacked up because the blades aren't even. Look at them. They're supposed to be, each one's supposed to be flat. Maybe they're not flat because I removed the downstop. It's hard to see. Oh, the freaking camera's dirty. Hold on. It's a little better. Well, I guess it doesn't help with the sun behind us. Yeah, you can't see shit. Hold on, let me change the camera around. Sorry. So what he's talking about is that stabilizer bar there. Oh man, my stomach's hungry. I gotta go, dude. My blood sugar's crashing. I'm getting all hot. Oh, I feel like shit. Oh, all right, guys, I gotta go. I'll see y'all later, man. Appreciate y'all. Oh, kill this stream. I gotta go. Are we still live? All right, sorry, guys. I gotta go. These motherfuckers not dying or what? I don't know. This king doesn't want to die. Yeah, every time I click end stream, it doesn't end. Oh, what a pain in the ass. Stupid phone's probably overheating or something. I don't know what's wrong. I'm trying to kill it. Oh. Sorry guys, the phone won't